Hello. Welcome to Zelda Stream. We're listening to your requests for music from any of the Zelda games. And I don't know almost anything about Zelda. I know that, or the Legend of Zelda. I know that there's two main characters, Link, green elf-looking guy with a sword, and then Zelda, who looks kind of like a princess. I don't know if she is. And she's in pink. Am I thinking of a different one? And I'm guessing it's about them. So, let's see the years. Okay. So, Milo! I have too many water bottles up here. So when was the first one? 1986. Wow! Oh my God, Zelda's almost 40 years old. That's cool. Zelda is indeed a princess. Okay, cool. Yes. All right, so as with the other streams, the first 30 minutes are going to be for your general chat requests, and then we'll switch over to Super Chats only. For Super Chats only. Okay. Key. Okay. We got piano. Excellent. Okay, so feel free to I don't see myself playing this game, and if I do, you don't have to worry about spoilers or anything. So you can tell me anything you want about the cue that you're requesting and what's going on with the game at the time, whatever. If you feel comfortable. So water levels. So is this it? Okay, so I guess I'm curious about what the game looks like. Is it if it started in 1986, then I imagine it had to be one of those scrolly ones, right? I wonder if I can see some pictures of gameplay. I guess I could type in gameplay. 1986. Oops. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, I think... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm looking at screenshots of, rows of trees. And, okay, so it's not a side-scrolly thing. Side-scroller. But it does look very flat. But I see what they're trying to do. Oh, wait. Well, at least, okay, the screenshot I'm looking at right now, it looks like Link's back. And he's, going forward. So it looks like it's supposed to be multi-dimensional or whatever. I guess it's all multi-dimensional, but... Ellipsis. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Thank you. I was just thinking today, I was like, I wonder if, people are listening to my album anymore. I haven't listened to it in a while. I'm like... Oh, it's so easy for those things to get forgotten, if you don't keep reminding people I have music. But promotion is so okay. All right, cool. Well, let's see how this goes. So, has anybody ever... Okay, Robo has a request. Spirit Temple from the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay, I've heard of the Ocarina of Time because I think my friend Sam really likes the music from that one, and I think has told me about it. Also, Sam has an ocarina, so I might just be confusing myself. Not sure. All right. I have 4 British eyes only in my head. Okay. Here we go. So I'm guessing this is going to be a looping thing, right? So I can just kind of stop it as soon as it completes its cycle. 1998. Still doesn't sound that long ago. I can't. Okay, this is cool. It's very Phrygian. You know what we should do? Hang on. Oh yeah. I'll talk about the intro in a second, but okay, I'm just trying to get to the meat. Where's the meat? Okay. I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and fall as well. All right. So this is like a classic Phrygian progression. And the way they arranged everything, there's all these big, ancient, open intervals, like fourths and fifths, the sound. And you can really hear that in the intro, like everything. These are all fourths on top. So to me Spirit Temple, like this is such a good way to arrange something to describe, I think, a temple, because it just has like a grandiosity to the sound of all these, and it sounds very old. I don't know, something about this interval. I have my hypotheses about why, but I don't really know, but it just feels so ancient. And then it's, because the title is Ocarina of Time, I guess I'm assuming that synth that comes in here, the melody maker, although it feels very improvisational, I'm guessing that's trying to be an ocarina, maybe, which is a flute, right? It doesn't necessarily sound like a flute, so maybe it's not. But all I can say is that that synth line, sounds very improvisational. It's not locked into the timing. It has this very meandering, kind of incredibly romantically expressive sound, like it's got a life of its own, almost snake-like or something. And then it does feel like a wind instrument emulation of some kind. It's just got all these like bends, and little trills and things that make it feel like it's trying to be something more fluid than it is. Like, so many bends. And then someone said if you put distortion on it, it'll sound like a Meshuggah guitar solo. It does kind of sound like a guitar. It does. Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, and then they have all these dissonant notes that come in. That was one. There's another one that really caught me by surprise. Well, we'll see if one comes up, but so now there's these there's the pads, the synth pads that are doing like the chord progression, just that kind of power chord going up and down, Phrygian like, and then there's upper pads that are kind of doing just adding a little more color to the harmony. Come in. Here we go. The percussion's cool too. It's definitely quite the mood. And so is this this would be 16-bit perhaps, right? I mean, it's because it does have some depth, but it's still very, you can hear how limited it is, you know, late 90s. Drums also sound very like hand drums, you know, little hand drum samples, very sparse, but keeping the time going. So yeah, it just feels like, I don't know, I think it really works for describing a temple. I don't know if I hear the spirits necessarily, but I hear the temple. 64-bit. Okay. I'm making it weird with my Discord and improv. 16. Oh, okay. 16-bit audio. Okay, got it. Cool. Yeah. Wow. Gosh, we're going to be going through 40 years of music pretty much. Well, as it depends on what y'all request. So there's that. Okay. So that one's more of a mood. It doesn't have like a very clear theme necessarily, you know, which is fine, by the way. Sometimes you want a theme that you walk away singing. Other times you just want to give, you know, people like a feeling. And then they walk away with the feeling. Okay. All right. The algorithm. Interesting tidbit about one of the games in Ocarina of Time. You, the player, making various melodies on the titular ocarina is a major gameplay element. Oh, that's cool. I feel like Sam told me about that. The composer for that one was Koji Kondo. Okay. Okay, next request is for Midna's Lament from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Let's see, when did this one come out? By Toru Minegishi. This is from 2006. Okay. Wow, so different. Amazing what 8 years can do. Oh, this is going to be fun to analyze. lot of like, I'm trying to think of the composer it reminds me of. It feels classical. Sorry. Oh, changed. I love that part. Is it flat six? Oh. Okay. All right, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna figure out some stuff here. So I think the first chord. Picture. Yeah. Okay. I guess I should figure out how to play it with just one hand. This is where my skills will fail me. My lack of skills, I should say. It's not that hard, two hands, but I want to be able to play the melody, so. Okay, it's an arpeggio. So the left hand of the piano is doing arpeggios the entire time. What's an arpeggio? I mean, you probably know, but it's like a broken chord. It's a chord that's just played in sequence instead of all at the same time. You could play this chord all at the same time. It sounds like that. So I think it's a ninth chord. But it's got the tenth note all crunched up at the bottom as well. So da-na-na. And then okay, so it's a minor ninth chord. Super, super pretty. And the ninth is the dissonant note. Well, sorry, there's two dissonant notes, but the ninth is a very dissonant note in this chord, and it's played twice in across an octave. Like it's played down here and also up here. So you get a lot of that ninth sound. And the ninth in a minor chord sounds, I think, pretty like mysterious. It can sound very tragic, but it has a lot of half-step dissonance. So I feel like that's just, yeah, adds a lot of mystery. Sorry. Okay, let's see what happens next. Okay, it goes all the way up to an 11th. We're just kind of going, we're just like skipping a note and going up, skipping a note, going up, skipping a note. Stacking these thirds up. So pretty. Okay. That B surprised me. Is that what it did? Nope. Da 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 da. Okay. I love that part. Okay, no wonder. All right, so this note that sticks out makes the whole thing sound Dorian. I already forgot the melody shit. that one. No, I did that wrong. I keep wanting to finish the melody that way. I guess that's what I would have written. There's this better. Okay. Sorry. Oops. And then I guess there's a pause. It's a cool rhythm. Da da da. Da 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 da. So it's like this figure. It's like it's how do I describe this? The way it repeats, it's like it has a different, like it starts on a different beat than the next one starts on. Da 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 da. It's pretty, and it has a delay on it. I think it's a like a 16th note or something. So it has a little bit more, like it sounds more interesting than when I play it because I don't have the delay. Right, there's just like a duck, 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 duck. Right, it's really pretty. So yes, this is kind of, I don't know, it's Dorian, but it's really like leaning on the mysterious qualities of Dorian, I feel like. And this is also leaning on that ninth again. And it's also a lot higher. Notice that? Okay, let's see what the next chord is. Variation in the melody. But, ooh, cool. So instead of going, sorry, it goes, da 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 da. It's so pretty. You know, the delay is making me think of like trance from the early 2000s. That's really, really pretty, that part. Damn. Okay, the arpeggio has now changed to have that Dorian note in it. So now it's, instead of it going, this note goes down to this one. And so now it's, right? Man, that's a tense sounding chord. Oh, what do we call this? So it's got the 6th, it's got a 9th. 6th 9th chord. 69 chord. The 12-year-old in me is delighted. That's so mysterious. It sounds like there must be a tritone. There it is. Okay. Okay, so this is another 9th chord, but it's major. And it's a half step away from this one. So no wonder it feels so intense when it changes. That's so pretty. Oh man. And then. I'm missing a note. Still missing a note. can't go to this level of detail. We're doing this for an hour. But yeah, it's really pretty. It took so many interesting little turns, but there was a whole moment where it felt so classical. Okay, there's my favorite part again. I love that part too. Okay, and then the strings, yes. This is the part. So then this part now, the melody is given to the synth strings, which sound very nostalgic. And we have a line cliche. Goes down. So the chord is like going all the way down, but then it goes up by half step. Half step. And back. That's where you get all those really, like, I don't know. I gotta remember what composer does those kinds of chords, but there's a specific composer who this reminds me of. Oh man. Okay. Moises, half step up major chord. Is that from before when I was saying like from here? If so, yes. So the minor 3/7 chord to the 4/7 chord. I don't know. I mean, it feels like at first D feels like home. So this would be a flat 7, that chord. But then it kind of from there changes key to, and then it goes down here somehow. And then this is kind of new home, and then it's 1 flat 7, flat 6, 5, flat 6, and then whatever that is, and then this, and then so I don't know. I don't know. I think it gets harder and harder to do those kinds of harmonic analyses when the tonal center feels like it's moving around a lot, which does happen, I think, in game music frequently and film music. Yeah. So I don't know if that helps. Very pretty. I like it. That was by Toru. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, let's see what else we've got. Little lad who loves berries cream. Are you famous on YouTube for commenting about berries and cream? You know, there's a Fuel song where he sings lavender and cream during a chord progression where I literally feel like looks like lavender and cream. So it's not quite berries and cream, but I feel like it's adjacent. Like, can't you imagine berries and cream and lavender all just like sitting together in a dish? I can. Okay. If Debussy was a chatter, they'd request this song for sure. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it does feel a little bit French impressionist. All these like stacking 9th, 11th chords, and it's kind of romantic. I don't know. It does feel very passionate, but in a French impressionist way, not passionate like a Russian, like when we were listening to all those Russian composers with my mom last weekend. Cool. I think that could be a really good song to learn on piano because it would train your left hand to do a lot of things that it doesn't want to do and get really good at arpeggios. It moves so quickly. I'd have to learn it by heart. I'm just not good with sheet music. But I think it's just such a satisfying thing to learn how to play. It's just so fun, and the way it travels, how much it explores harmony. It's so pretty. Okay. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past opening music is great. Okay, I'm guessing that's a request then, so we'll do it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. The main opening music. Opening intro theme. Let's try that. This. Okay, all right, so here's an intro. Which also feels like a cascade of arpeggios. I think it's like pieces of this chord. Which is a dominant seventh chord. Like that, like just pieces, like 3 at a time, like maybe 4. Like that, I think. It's so fast. Or maybe it's all of them. Da 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 da. It speeds up. And then it goes up, and there's an extra note in there somewhere. What a great way to introduce it. Okay, so if this chord is doing what it does best in classical music, it is a 5 chord, and it sets up a authentic cadence. So if it's doing its job, then we should end up here next. Let's see, does it do it? It does, but the vibe is again very 4th C, 5th C. We got to come up with a better term for that. It's a lot of suspensions and a lot of suspension. These are supposed to be horns, right? It's very, what's the term I'm looking for? Makes me think of a kingdom. royal. Okay, now this had a lot of... Okay, this could be fun. Here we go. I feel like there's a tension in there. Okay, so I think it goes up like that, right, kind of a power chord, and then it hits like a suspended chord, which suspended chords are not major, they're not minor, they're agnostic, and they have some dissonance, but it's very open dissonance. It's like that kind of dissonance. It's really nice. It's not this kind. So it feels strong. It feels expectant. It's like, it's intriguing. It kind of pulls you in because it doesn't tell you exactly what it is because of the dissonance and the lack of a third in the chord. It's not like this, like, which is like the end. This is like, I don't know. It makes you want more. So I think these are all suspended. And then it goes up, is it a half step or? Okay. Is that bottom still doing the C? It is. Okay, so bottom still keeps going. Well, the suspended chord on top goes up by a half step. And then I think it goes up again. Again. Yes. Wow, that sounds really good. Okay, I'm going to teach it to you. It's not that hard. Left hand goes C, G, C, and the right hand is in this position. I'm using my thumb and my finger and my pinky. C, D, A, G. Sorry. C, D, G, C, D, G. All together. So you go G, and then you hit that chord with the C on the top that you hit on your left hand. You don't have to do it fast. And then you take this exact shape and you move it up a half step, and now it's all black keys. C sharp, D sharp, G sharp. And then you take the same shape, you move it up a half step back to all white keys. D, E, A. Then you do the hard one. The half step up from there is going to be a D sharp, E flat, and an F, and a B flat. So you got white key in the middle, black keys on the outside. And the left hand just stays. So dissonant. And the reason I thought this was kind of fun is because the suspended chords and the fifths here and the chromaticism just kind of reminded me a little bit of the first thing we listened to, which had that. It's not exactly the same, but it did feel of the same world. So I wonder if, this looks like from just maybe 3 years after, what was the first one that we listened to? But yeah, maybe 3 years later. So I imagine it could be either the same composer or inspired, trying to be consistent with the themes in the first one that we listened to. Okay. Now things are getting exciting. Okay, now that's a very graceful key change. This is fun. I like this. Okay. goes up to an F. And that sounds kind of Lydian-y. Okay, that starts over. Wow, what a fun journey. It's like some kind of F chord to a B flat, which is a fourth, to down a fifth, up a fourth. Then it goes minor, down a fifth, up a fourth. I think it stays there. There's definitely it feels like one of those patterns that you've heard before. It's like a mathematical journey that classical music has sent you on, like a circle of fifths type of chord progression or something. That's just the vibe I get. But it's quite gratifying sounding, like, because you can kind of predict where it's going. And once it starts to go where you think, you're like, oh, yeah, I've got another one. It's kind of like a game in and of itself. You're like, yeah, oh, it went there. And then when it doesn't go there, you're like, oh, but then it goes, so like this part, when it goes here, that's where I'm like, oh, okay. And then it goes, and you're like, oh, nice. But then that's like, oh, scary. But then it goes here and you're like, oh, now I know it's going to go here. Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's just this, it's super fun. Yeah. This one gets down. And D rough lazy. Yeah, this is cool. I want to listen to the whole thing again, this part. But still the chords are really complicated and crunchy and cool. Like seventh, suspended, seventh, major, minor, dominant seventh. That's great. Oh. Okay, this is the part. So this has all been in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Try to get my right hand to hit some notes and my left hand did it instead a bunch of times. Okay, but now it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So drop to beat number 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's so fun. This is very chromatic, this part. I skipped ahead of this. Okay, here we go. No. I went back too far. It's a good melody too. Okay. Oh. That sounds so... like Japanese. Like, I don't know why though. So that's very predictable, but the next part is like... This time does a cliche thing. And then... Wow, this one's fun. Yeah, it would be... That's a good one. That's excellent. But yeah, doesn't this sound like... Just sounds like Japanese. This chord progression, I just bet you, is very popular. I don't know if how old this chord progression is in Japanese culture or what, but like... But maybe with more tension in the chords. There we go. Sorry. Wrong chord. And then like maybe... And then, oh shit, and then... Maybe if I make them all 7 chords, it'll sound more Japanese. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Doesn't it? It does feel nostalgic. It's, yeah. Even though I haven't played these video games, it still feels that way. That's so cool. Fun. All right. Let's switch to Super Chats. All right. Muted Swan has requested Overworld Combat. Composed by Danny Baranowsky. Kowski. I'm not sure how he says it. Kowski. For the game Cadence of Hyrule, a medley of classic themes reimagined as danceable chiptunes. Okay. All right. Legend of Zelda, Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer. Interesting. Is this a game, though? Okay. Is the game Overworld? It's a crossover between Zelda and Crypt of the Necrodancer. Okay, does that still feel like... Does that fit? Overworld is the name of the song. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Crypt of the Necrodancer. Okay, sure. Let's go for it. Crypt of the Necrodancer is a music rhythm game. Oh. Ooh. Oh no, Rototoms. my god, this is it just keeps changing direction. I know it's a medley, but Jesus. I mean, this would probably be really fun to listen to once I've heard all the themes, right? I can hear them all in this medley. Okay, I think what's happening is it's like every 8 bars, it's changing to another theme. Okay, got it. Well, this is very full of material to analyze, but I think it would probably be better if I analyze those themes from the OST so that, you know, because, yeah. But I feel like this one... Or this. Something about that one feels like I've heard it before. I'm wondering if that's like a main theme or something of, you know, of Zelda that's like in pop culture or something. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. All right, well, cool. So if you want, there's a 9-minute version of this. I guess they extended it somehow, or some fan extended it to 9 minutes, and their whole channel is called 9-Minute Nostalgia. So if you want to hear the whole thing with all the different themes, and maybe they just doubled it or something in a seamless way, check it out. Cool. All right, it's sort of like a preview of what's to come, isn't it? Nice. All right, next is Arashmiki's request, the original and probably most famous Zelda theme, the Legend of Zelda Overworld theme for the Nintendo Entertainment System by Koji Kondo. Okay, maybe that's what I was just singing, maybe? Okay. Ahaha! There it is. Okay. I'm starting to get the idea of the chords. So it's like, sorry. Wait. Sometimes it does that. Okay. All right. So next I want to figure out the melody, but I kind of have to figure out the timing. So something that's going on here is that it kind of feels like it's got a swing, like a 12/8 swing. Yes. Okay, so this is how the way you could count it. It's like these are the beats, and in between there's 3 subdivisions. 1 lully, 2 lully, 3 lully, 4 lully. Okay. And this has mode mixture and a flat 6. Okay. Okay, so the other progression is kind of it's kind of like the Andalusian cadence, but not exactly, because it's all major chords. So, kind of like that. Okay, there's the timing thing I was feeling. I was feeling this sort of conflict almost between the melody timing and the timing of the everything else, which is giving that really strong tick. I think the melody has like some kind of tuplet, like a grouping of a bunch of notes that are the same length as each other, but they fit into one beat, and it's like 4 of them maybe instead of the 3. So there's kind of this like swinging, not swinging, like overlap. That's my hypothesis. Let me see if I can feel it, because it's like. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. I think that's what's happening. Is there's a tuplet of a quadruplet? Quadruplet? That sounds weird. I don't know. But yeah, there's a grouping of 4 in this space of 1 beat, and everything else has 3 things in that 1 beat, and this has 4 things in that same exact beat. So does that make sense? It's kind of like they're shoving more stuff in to the beat, which is exactly what you would do if you were in 4/4. You could shove 4 into the 1. That would make sense. But 3 into the 1 is the swinging part. I didn't explain that very well. So it's like I love this. Okay, cool. All right. So like that. Okay, and then it does it again, but goes higher. Oh, now that one's a triplet. That one's in 3. Da 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 da. Okay. Koji, how playful! Like, how fun. Okay, and this one. Okay, so the quadruplet leads up to the unexpected and triumphant sounding flat 7 chord. This is the home chord. That's something that you hear in a lot of video game music, though. Mixolydian vibes. It does sound so triumphant. And then but it's a 6th of this chord. Fun. And then leads into the flat 6. But then it kind of changes key here. Like the flat 6 is sort of a turning point, Okay, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Da, 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 da. It kind of becomes something else. It transforms. It feels flat 6y when it starts, but then as it moves to the next chord, you're like, wait, what just happened? It sounds so much more tame when it... And then... Lots of cool repetition in this melody. Da 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 da. I wonder if the melody is kind of going between swing and straight, kind of back and forth as needed. I like that. That feels good. Oh, also there's like a little call and response. No, not call and response. It's like a little echo of the right afterwards. And then an octave lower. That's nice. And then they end up in harmony with each other. Da da da. Oh, that's so fun to hear the interplay between these two lines. Would this be considered counterpoint? I never could get the hang of counterpoint. My eyes would glaze over in school. I'd be like, oh, not this again. But I feel like it kind of is because, I mean, they're independent and then they come together and make fun harmonies. They're very much intertwined. And they're listening to each other, but they're distinct entities. How fun. So you could figure out the top line, the main line, and then the harmony counterpoint line, maybe. The counter melody. Harmony. Okay, so this is when it goes. Da, 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 da. And then it does something funky. Like, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe one of those kinds of, like a diminished forever chord. No, it's something else. It's like it's very dramatic. And it goes back to this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what that is. When I heard it the first time, I was like, whatever just happened, I don't know what that is, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure it out. And it's true. I have to look for the I'm gonna have to look for the sheet music probably for that one, or maybe someone like a jazz pianist who can recognize that chord right out of the blue. You know, it's so cute. Okay, let's see if there's any other part of this. I'm guessing this is the whole thing, right? Okay. Yeah. So you got something like that. So fun. Okay, yeah, I'm into it. I guess I've heard this before. It's so classic. And this is probably from 86, right? Wow. That's good. I mean, that's really, really good. It's catchy. It's fun. It's triumphant. It sounds super triumphant. Yeah. It sounds very Russian for some reason. You know, I can get down with that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I've now been Zelda'd. Vorlanesque requests Hyrule Castle theme from A Link to the Past. Did we already do that? Or wait. I'm getting confused. Hyrule. No, we didn't. Okay. Feels like battle. Danger. Danger. Okay. So this is cool. This is in the same key as the first one we listened to, which went like this. And this has very similar movements. Oops. Oh, it's all chromatic. Okay, so all around little half step movements in those big open fifths that we're talking about, those kind of ancient fifths. Even this intro sounds like some suspensions. Yeah. With very similar chromatic movements. So dramatic, God. With like timpani. And then horns. Okay, so here's our melody with a bend. So it sounds like double harmonic. I'm not sure if it fits into a scale, but it's got. They're using a grouping of notes that just has lots of half steps, like. Gosh, what scale would that be? What would it sound like? It'd be like. Why isn't that a scale? I just realized that. Like, I'm thinking, it's like the bottom half is Phrygian and the top half is harmonic minor. I don't know the name of that. Oh my God. It sounds good. Like, why not? Sorry. Get all the heaviness and evil in one scale. Damn. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, and then there's going to be something else that felt like was hearkening back to the that kind of like so triumphant. It is. It really does make it feel like heroic. That's the word I'm thinking of. Heroic. You know, against all odds, I will vanquish my enemies. I will save the princess. I'm brave when things are dangerous. Okay. And there's also a lot of there's some triplet things happening too, which I don't know. Triplets can make. You know what? Sorry. I think that I'm forming a hypothesis. A hypothesis is that when you've got a song that swings and you play some kind of straight rhythm over it, like if you've got 3 and you play 2 duples or something over it, they feel really like defiant and strong. And the opposite is true as well. And you're in something that's straight and you play some kind of triplet against it. The triplet feels defiant and strong. It's literally, it does feel like it's defying the master timing of everything. And the spacing of those notes feels big sometimes, like da 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 da. You know, like I don't know. It's something. So there's a lot of that going on, which also feels. Da, 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 da. This feels. I mean, I'm sure this has been arranged for an orchestra, right? I mean, I'm sure of it. You can just hear it. It's begging to be that. It probably would have been that if it hadn't been 1986, right? Or 1991 in this case. Okay, this part's fun. That sounds very classical. Maybe it's like a D. That sounds like a secondary dominant. It's something I don't ever use it in my own music, but it's a way for like a classical music. You can like change key with this chord, or you can sort of, I mean, it's used a lot, I think, in jazz too. You like preempt. Is that true? I think so. You preempt a chord with its own dominant chord before it. Like you go like wait, we're in G, right? Okay. Sounds weird going to a minor chord, but whatever. I love this. It's so surprising. And then it's weird. It does this diminished thing. But still, doesn't that sound so classical? Sorry. That's so fun. That sounds like a classic. Okay, the bend is so fun. I love the bends. Baby's got the bends. All right. Great. Okay, Nick has requested Dark World theme from A Link to the Past. Koji Kondo again. The real quest to rescue Zelda begins. Militant and triumphant. Okay, awesome. That's Dorian. Oh! The strings. Has another one of those triplet things. Whoa. I like that chord. It's probably a flat 6. That sounds distinctly Japanese, that last part. Okay, so we got... Okay, I think it changes key. Okay. Got that right, or hang on. Okay, so this is Dorian, and it, you know, I mean, if you play a different rhythm and take out the like snare drum, you could totally make it sound like 60s, like, or maybe 70s, like psychedelic. I don't know, like something like that. Okay, so da, 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 da. I love the syncopation of this. Da, 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 da. Big accent on the offbeat. Da, 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 da. And then how it just keeps going up. And these are thirds. It's a miracle I hit the right exact qualities of those. Okay. Okay, so we got some brass as the foundation, and then the strings take over doing the melody, and this is already in harmony, isn't it? So I guess since this is in harmony, I'm not 100% sure which one is the melody, but I think it's the... hang on. It's gonna take me a second. Da, 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 da. Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Maybe. He has a lot of that, really, like, it's just so syncopated, and there's tons of these little pickups. Why does that feel a certain way? I wonder if it almost reminds me of the way, like, the brass in like a big orchestra, when it's kind of the way that brass is good at articulating, like da-da, is like such a, I think that's so natural to do with a brass instrument. Ba-ba. You know, like, think of, can't think of words. Like a, like, oh God, no, I can't, I just can't seem to, not a flare, a flourish, like, da-da, da-da, like, I don't know. Hopefully you understand what I mean. So, like, like, oh, hey, we got themes. We got themes. Do you remember from the first thing? I think it was the first one we listened to. No, it was the second one. It was the and it did this thing, and then it went. Remember that? That shape just came in here. I don't think that's an accident. It's not just the shape, it's the part in the scale that it's in as well. So it's the same melody. It's the same melody. Okay, this is fun. Counter melody at the top there, or harmony. Okay. Yeah, something about this rhythm sounds so freaking triumphant. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Like, makes me want to learn more about rhythms. Okay, so this is now the next section, but similar themes. Oh, that's where it changes. My bad. All right, so the first part of the song was all in G. Okay, so then it goes now up to this chord, which would be a flat 6. But it feels like it's changing. It smells like it's changing keys. I like this one though. Okay, but it does. Let's see where it ends up. Okay, it's back to G. Okay, cool. All right, I see what they did. Koji, what he did. So he has this cool mode mixture section, all these major chords. Sorry, the second time it goes. So it can start back over. It does a little cadence to get your ear to come back to G, because you got a little disoriented by this other section, and the tonal center gets like lost, or you kind of feel like you changed key to something else. And so he's been doing this since we listened to so many Kojis. He's been doing this really consistently following sort of a traditional way of redirecting the ear back to the previous key. So it's a very seamless journey back home. Instead of just throwing you back there without any warning, he's like, let me just get you a little bit set up so that you're like, okay, and now we'll go home. Thanks so much. Okay, I love the melodies going on here. I gotta look at this. Okay, so. Wait. See, I thought it went to C for a second. It does right here. I'm so confused. Oh, it was in C. Oh, God. What's going on with my brain? Okay, so this one's all in C, and then... Well, no wonder that felt like a flat 6, because it is. And then that is actually changing us to G. That's what happened. It's switched in my head. It starts out in C, Dorian, and then it does this fun new section with all the mode mixture. And then to get you to the new key, which is going to be G Dorian, he does this thing. Sorry. Nope. There we go. Da, 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 da. So that's why those chords sound so funky, is because he's redirecting your ear to the new key, not back to the old one. He's like, hey, things are about to change. But he takes the exact same horn part and does the thing so that you feel like nothing's changed. Okay, this time he goes down. Instead of up. That's cute. Okay. This just makes me think of like disco strings. Like doesn't it sound? It's disky. Disky? I am losing my mind. This one was weird. This is something. I don't know what is going on there. That's funny. Ugh. It's a line cliche. It must be. No, never mind. It just keeps. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that part. But yeah, Disco Zelda. I want to hear it. That was a good one. Good one. Disco Z. Yes. Oh, man. All right. Dire Docs has requested Samasa Desert, Oracle of Seasons by Minako Hadachi. Okay. Minako Hadachi. Okay. I think I found it. Whoa. Wow, this one's dissonant. I'm missing a note. Maybe I should play in the same octave. Ah! Wow, that sounds so good played like that. Doesn't that sound like Spirited Away or something? Ah! Oh, man. I could listen to that forever. That's so cool. Why is it so good? All right, well. There's a tritone. Oh. That's pretty. It's got a tritone in it. It's a major seventh chord with a sharp 11. Sorry. That's really pretty. Okay. But something underneath it makes it sound very dissonant. Like. Yeah, the bass makes it feel really. Ah, I cracked the code. The bass is just doing these two notes and the rhythm stays the same, but the placement of the note changes. So it's like alternates. It's like. Okay, very syncopated as well. There's a delay on that synth too to give it a little bit more sparkle. Okay, now it's going down. Fuck. I almost felt like he was just like transposing it like on the fly. It almost felt like it was changing in like a weird spot, like. But then the bass changed. They all sound like some dissonant chord with major in it. And they're going in very weird directions. But then this part, okay, so. Okay. It's all about patterns. Okay, so then he's got this major chord arpeggio. It descends and starts on. I already forgot where it started. G. Okay. Then it goes up a minor third. Then up another minor third. Up another minor third. And then this. I think those are thirds. But gosh, does that sound chromatic. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it almost sounds like it's like third and then down a half step, third, third, like. But then that's the top voice. The bottom one is a third below it. Probably also. Oh God, my brain. Oh no. I wish it would just like go longer on that last one so I could hear if it's major or minor. I think it's minor. I think they're all minor. I think they're going duh, 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 duh. Yeah, that's wild. That's fun. Locrian? Mm-hmm. Oh my. Okay. That was fun. I didn't hear any like resurgences of older themes in that one. That one's felt fairly unique. Yeah. Okay, Memorable Fancy has requested the theme Riding - Night from Breath of the Wild. It's a really cool minimalistic jazzy reinterpretation of the original theme. Cool. Okay. That sounds good to me. Oof. Pretty, stop. Oof. Ay! Wow. Okay. Hang on. Oof. Hey, didn't that sound like that chord I played earlier? Way high up. Gosh. I keep missing it. God damn. It's so fast. It sounds a lot like that when I was going like, brrrra. You remember? Do you remember? Nope. Shit. It's gonna drive him crazy. I think it's I think that one is different chord. But oh, how pretty was that? Okay. All right, so it's it's describing a very slow chord progression. The bottom notes are jabbing on the something. It's actually lower. It's lower than that. What is that? Maybe the suspension? Ooh, yeah, maybe it's a suspension. Big fat suspension. But really, really short. And then goes down a whole step. Oh! Okay, so it's creating a really slow chord progression, which is some kind of... I'm just going to play it with power chords. Home, then flat 7, then flat 6. And the Nine Inch Nails fans are going to love this. And then... sorry, where am I? Hi, Mila. Yep, so a warm place. You could mash these up, but you have to play warm place so slow. You have to be like da da da. I can do it. Just give me a second. Okay, so. Let it start over. Hey, baby girl. Well, there's some notes that don't agree. Okay, it doesn't work perfectly. Because there is some sort of angular harmony. I don't know how else to describe it sometimes. There's just these notes that they feel like they're like there was one. Okay, so then all the I mean, incredibly arranged. It sounds like two piano players, and it's even sort of stereo spread too, doing kind of a little bit of a call and response or kind of a Hocket kind of feeling, like fitting into each other's spaces. And it feels like it might be doing mostly the same. Loving these chords so much. It's like a sixth chord with a ninth. And then there was that one. There was one of those notes that I feel like it wouldn't have agreed with the Nine Inch Nails. What's that? A major third. That makes sense that it wouldn't agree because a warm place starts with a minor chord. Okay, got it. That vibe. And then I feel like it's a lot of the same notes on the top here. But that one definitely takes into account the flat 6 vibes. There's some note changes to make it work. Some mode mixture things. Sorry. Like that, maybe? God, man, that's... I love how this is using the entire freaking piano. And at least the whole range. And then the melody comes. I got to hear that part one more time before we wrap up. That's the strings came in, and they were real strings. Oh, it was such a... it felt like a relief. I was like... Oh. God, that chord is going to kill me. Ugh. The syncopation is nuts. I mean, this is just staccato notes. Okay. All right, so... sorry. Okay, these make it major. Okay, so... so the melody was... I keep forgetting what came in. Okay, so... Right, so that's what we should be expecting, but real slow. Oh my God, listen to how the violin articulates this. I think it goes, let's see, one more time. Okay, so I think it's called sforzando, where you hit the note loud when you start it, and then you quickly decrescendo, and then it sounds like it sounds like a high cello or a viola, which I love. That goes down to the next note, but starts that note really quiet, and then crescendo. So you get like a how gorgeous. Ah. Man, whoever's playing this. It sounds like, is it a viola? I think it's a viola. See how high it goes. Because, I mean, cellos can go really high too. It's just harder. No, maybe it's a cello. Oh. I don't know. I think it's a cello. God, so pretty. Okay, the other thing I'm noticing about this is that it's been put into a different time signature, because the original theme was in 4/4. No, that's not right. Sorry. The original theme was in 12/8, right, and it had the quadruplet over it. Okay, so this one is... So this one's in 3/4. Okay. And it sounds as if the space, so the way that they reused the melody is like the space between the runs, the da-da-da-da, is really, really long and drawn out. So they kind of just, like all the time that has been added into those long notes, whereas the short notes are still really short, if that makes sense. It's just, so they're like, da, 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 da. Whereas I think if we sped this up to match the tempo of the 1 in 12/8, it would move through these parts so much faster. If that makes sense. It's just really prolonging the long notes. So pretty. And that's it. Interesting piano. That's gorgeous. This does kind of remind me of the kind of jazzy The Sims music. So yes, I'm still editing the Sims video. Oh, wow, so pretty, y'all. Cool. So I'm glad we did this, though. I think if we do another live stream of listening to music from one game, whether it's, there's only been one, what do you call it, a version or release or what have you, or there's been 20, is instead of doing just like random cues from it, maybe we should try to order them chronologically so that we can hear the thematic development and also the development of the technology as it goes into the future or something like that. And also chronologically, maybe through the game itself, right? So if we're like listening to, what is it called? Fallout 2. Is there Fallout 2? Let's pretend there is if there isn't. And we can listen to the cues in order, kind of how you might encounter things. I don't know. Might be interesting. Curious if you have feedback on that. No cats tonight, -5 points. Yeah. Well, Milo did come over here, but she did not get in front of the camera. They are not in the room. So I have had an AC unit in my window. Even though we have central air, I still couldn't get this room cool. Long story. So I had an AC unit in the window, and I decided that it was time to take it out because now it's finally not. It literally until 4 days ago, we still had to be running the AC, the central air. Stupid. So I wanted to take it out because I wanted to be able to look out the window and just have another window I could open, because I live in this really old house where the windows were painted shut. And also, after cutting the paint away, it's still really hard to open them because the hardware is so old, and then you have to prop them open with a stick, that kind of thing. So I wanted to have another window that was already like pre-opened for the cats. However, we have a cold front, so now it's like legitimately cold, and I can't get the window shut. I got the unit out, but I can't get the window shut. It's stuck. So it's stuck open, and so I don't think they want to be in the room. It's just, cats like warmth. So it is my fault. You're right. -5 points is fair. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks so much for hanging out with me while I get Zelda'd. And I think on Wednesday at from 5 to 7 Central, we're going to be doing more odd time signatures. So no games, just back to regular music, odd timings. I think that will be really fun. I don't know about next Sunday yet. I haven't decided, but it's not like I'm going to just stop doing games. We'll just kind of see where things flow. All right. Yay. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will see y'all soon. Happy end of November. Oh, God, I can't believe it. Okay, cold. Yay. All right. Bye, everybody. Look, she's here. You wanted kitty? I want my 5 points back. She just came up. I didn't grab her. She just came up and was like, okay, bye.